name is Isabella. I'm 32. Last Thursday, I learned something important about myself. When pushed far enough, I stop arguing and start documenting. My boyfriend, 29, and I had been together for 2 years, living together for the past 8 months in my condo. Yeah, my condo. Bought it 3 years ago. Mortgage in my name, everything. He moved in talking about building our future together while paying exactly zero rent, just utilities, which he complained about monthly. The housework situation had been festering for months. I work from home as a software consultant. He's a physical therapist at a clinic. His schedule is rough. I get it. Long days, physical work, comes home exhausted. But here's the thing. I've been doing 90% of the housework. Dishes, laundry, vacuuming, bathroom cleaning, grocery shopping, cooking, all of it. Every time I brought it up, same script. I'm too tired. You're home all day anyway. I do plenty around here. Spoiler. He didn't. Last Thursday, I spent my lunch break cleaning the bathroom because he'd left makeup and hair products everywhere. I texted him a photo. Hey, babe, can you try to clean up after yourself? This took me 45 minutes. His response came at 3 p.m. Seriously, I'm at work dealing with actual problems and you nagging me about some bathroom counter. Get a life. I stared at that text for a solid minute, took a breath, tried again. I'm just asking for help keeping our space clean. What came back made my decision for me. Our space? It's your condo that you wanted me to move into. I'm done being your unpaid mate. Either hire cleaning help or clean it yourself. I'm not your father. Followed by, honestly, the entitlement is wild. You sit home all day and expect me to clean on top of working a real job. Something in me just clicked. The disrespect, the audacity, the complete lack of awareness. I typed back 2 words. Good point. Then I opened a new browser tab and started researching. See, my boyfriend had a shopping addiction. Designer sneakers, expensive skincare, throw pillows for aesthetic, kitchen gadgets he used once, shoes that live in boxes, an entire bookshelf of self-help books he never read. Our condo looked like a home goods exploded in it. I kept meticulous records because I'm that kind of person. Spreadsheets, receipts, photos of deliveries. When you share a space with someone, it pays to know what's yours. Everything I owned before he moved in, documented. Everything he brought, also documented. He even made comments about it at the time. Why are you taking pictures of my stuff? Just inventory for insurance purposes, I said. Technically true. By 4 p.m., I contacted 3 moving companies. Found one that could come first thing Friday morning. Cost me $800, but they were fast and professional. I sent them the list of every single item he owned. 37 boxes worth of stuff, plus furniture pieces. Then I called a storage facility. Got a 10 by 5 unit, plenty of space. Biggest difference, I put it entirely in his name. He'd left enough mail and documents around that I had all the info I needed. Set up automatic billing to his credit card, the one in his name he used for shopping. Didn't touch my accounts at all. $450 a month. He'd get the first bill in 2 weeks. Friday morning, the moving crew showed up at 8 a.m. He was at work, had texted me that morning, going to happy hour after work. Don't wait up, and seriously, figure out the cleaning situation. Perfect. It took them 6 hours. Every single thing he owned, clothes, shoes, sneakers, that expensive espresso machine he bought and never learned to use, his grandmother's quilt, the only thing he had with actual sentimental value, his yoga mat, even the shower curtain he'd insisted we buy, gone. I kept detailed photos and videos of everything being packed, labeled, and loaded. The moving company's manifest listed every box and item. Everything went to storage unit number 284. My condo looked empty, but also mine again. Just my couch, my TV, my kitchen table, my bed, which I bought before he moved in, his jewelry box, his nightstand, his decorative ladder for blankets, all gone. I spent the afternoon cleaning properly, opening windows, enjoying the space, and ordered Thai food. He stumbled in around 11 p.m., clearly tipsy from happy hour. Took him maybe 30 seconds. Where's all my stuff? I looked up from my laptop. What? You said you're done being my maid and I should handle the cleaning situation. So I did. Your belongings were creating most of the mess, so I had them professionally moved to a storage unit. His mouth opened and closed like a fish. You can't just do that. Actually, I can't. This is my condo. You don't pay rent. I had professional movers handle everything carefully. Nothing's damaged. Here's the storage unit information. I handed him a folder with the facility address, unit number, and access code. Are you insane? Where's my clothes, my shoes, my stuff? In unit number 284, climate controlled, 24-hour access. You can get anything you need anytime. I live here. Do you, though? Because 5 hours ago you texted me about how this is my condo that I wanted you to move into. He started crying, not sad crying, angry crying. You're a psycho. Over a text message, over months of disrespect. Bring my stuff back right now. No. The look on his face was almost worth the $800 moving fee. Fine, I'll get it myself tomorrow. He stormed into the bedroom, then came back out. Where are my pajamas? Storage unit number 284. What am I supposed to wear? I shrugged. I have a t-shirt you can borrow. In the morning, you can head to the storage unit. He slept on the couch. I heard him on the phone at 2:00 a.m., no doubt telling his friends what a monster I was. Update 1. The weekend was something else. Saturday morning, he left at 7 a.m. without saying a word. Figured he was going to the storage unit. Instead, I got a call at 9:30 from his mother. What is wrong with you? Do you have any idea how upset he is? Good morning to you too. Don't you dare. She called me sobbing. You threw out all his belongings. I didn't throw anything out. Everything's safely in storage. Professional movers, climate control, all his stuff is fine. You had no right. Does he live here? Because he pays zero rent. He made it very clear it's my condo and spent the last 8 months treating me like hired help while contributing nothing to maintaining the space. He works full-time, so do I, from home, which somehow means I should do 100% of the housework according to your son. You're being petty and cruel, over-cleaning, not over-cleaning, but over constant disrespect and entitlement. He literally told me he was done being my maid, despite never actually cleaning anything. So I removed the problem by putting his stuff in storage. I didn't throw him out. All his stuff is accessible. He can get it whenever he wants. He's welcome to move it wherever he'd like. You expect him to move everything himself? He could hire movers or ask friends, or you, currently yelling at me, could help. Lots of options. She hung up on me. 20 minutes later, my boyfriend came back with his dad and brother. His dad's a big guy, former military, usually pretty reasonable. Not today, we need to talk, his dad said, arms crossed. Sure, you're going to call those movers back and bring everything to my garage? Today? No, I'm not. His brother stepped forward. Look, don't be difficult. You made your point. This isn't about making a point. It's about setting boundaries. My boyfriend jumped in. Boundaries? You packed up my life. Your life is in storage. Safe, accessible, temperature controlled, not on your bathroom counter, your kitchen table, your closet floor, or anywhere else in your home. His dad's jaw tightened. Listen, Isabella, I don't know what happened between you two. What happened is your son moved into my place rent-free, refused to help maintain it, disrespected me repeatedly when I asked for basic consideration, then told me I was entitled for expecting him to clean up after himself. So, you retaliated? No, I accepted his position that this is my space and I should handle it. So, I did. His brother tried a different approach. Look, where is he supposed to sleep? Our clothes, that's up to him. The storage unit has 24-hour access. He can grab what he needs or he can move everything to a new place. I'm not stopping him. My boyfriend was full-on sobbing now. You're kicking me out over nothing. I'm not kicking you out, but I'm also not going to live with someone who treats me like garbage. His dad. So, you want him to leave? I want him to respect me. If he can't do that, then yeah, alternative living arrangements make sense. You're breaking up with him by putting his stuff in storage. That's cowardly behavior. That one stung a bit, but I held firm. I'm setting boundaries. If he wants to stay, we need to have an actual conversation about mutual respect and shared responsibilities. But his belongings staying here isn't automatic anymore. They loaded up his dad's truck with what he could access from storage. Took them 3 trips. He didn't say a word to me, just cried while his brother and dad carried boxes. Before they left, his dad turned back. You know what? You are small. Real men don't play games like this. Real men also don't let themselves be treated like doormats. Have a good day. After they left, I ordered pizza and watched basketball. My phone blew up with texts from his friends calling me controlling, abusive, manipulative. Apparently, his version of events left out the part where he'd been treating me like garbage for months. Sunday afternoon, I got a text from him. I'm staying at my parents'. We need to talk. Me. Okay. Him. That's it? Me. Just okay? What do you want me to say? Him. That you're sorry, that you'll fix this. Me. I'm not sorry for setting boundaries. If you want to talk about actually being partners instead of roommates, where I'm the only one contributing, I'm here. Him. I contributed. I paid utilities. Me. You paid half the utilities while living in my place rent-free and doing none of the housework. That's not contributing. Him. You're being unreasonable. Me. Your storage unit bill is going to arrive in about 2 weeks. Just FYI. Him. What? Me. The storage unit is in your name. It's $450 a month. Him. You're making me pay for storage? Me. You own the stuff. You pay for storing it. That's how storage works. Him. This is financial abuse. Me. No. This is you being responsible for your own belongings. He called me 17 times after that. I didn't answer. It's been 3 weeks. Buckle up. This got messy. First, the storage bill arrived. I knew because I got an absolutely unhinged text. I'm not paying this. $450 for storage you forced on me. I'm disputing this with the company. Good luck with that. He signed the electronic agreement when I set it up. Had his email, his card info, everything proper. The storage company wasn't going to care about relationship drama. He tried getting his credit card company to block the charge. They asked if he authorized storage. Technically, yes, based on the electronic signature and payment info on file. The charge went through. Then came the lawyer letter. Turned out his lawyer was his aunt, a paralegal, not an actual attorney. The letter demanded immediate return of all his property to my address, reimbursement of storage fees, a written apology for emotional distress, $2,000 for damages. My response through an actual lawyer friend who owed me a favor. Your client vacated the property voluntarily. Her belongings were professionally moved at the property owner's expense and are being safely stored with full access. She may retrieve them at any time. No laws were broken. Please advise your client to collect her belongings and close the storage account if she wishes to avoid ongoing fees. That was $300 for the letter, but worth every penny to watch the legal threat implode. Then he tried the nuclear option. Showed up at my condo with a locksmith claiming he still lived there and was locked out. I was home. Can I help you? I asked. The locksmith looked between us, clearly uncomfortable. This your place? Yep, my name's on the deed. He pushed forward. I live here. You changed the locks. I didn't change anything. You left and haven't been back in 3 weeks. The locksmith. Look, I'm not getting in the middle of a domestic situation. If there's a dispute about residency, you need to sort it legally. You packed up and left. He lost it. Let me in. Why? Because I live here. Do you? You're staying with your parents. You've made zero effort to discuss our relationship. You just want your free housing back. You've been gone 3 weeks. Haven't paid anything. That stopped him. You shut off my access. I canceled your portion when you moved out. I'm covering the full utilities now. I didn't move out. You told me you were staying at your parents and took multiple carloads of stuff from storage to their place. Sure looks like moving out. His face went red. So, you're just keeping me out? That's illegal. You're not on the lease. You don't pay rent. You voluntarily left. I'm not keeping you from anything. Your stuff is accessible at storage. I'm calling the cops. Go ahead. She did. He did. Right there on my doorstep. The responding officer was a woman in her 30s, looking exhausted before even hearing the story. My boyfriend went first. He locked me out. I live here. She won't let me in. Officer to me. Does she reside here? Yes. She stayed here for about 8 months. Didn't pay rent. 3 weeks ago, we had a disagreement. She took a bunch of her belongings and went to stay with her parents. Hasn't been back since. Officer to him. Did you leave voluntarily? Yes, but do you pay rent here? No, but is your name on the lease or deed? No. Then this is a civil matter, ma'am. If you left belongings behind, you can arrange with her to collect them, but she's not obligated to give you access to her property. But my stuff, is it here? No, it's in a storage unit under your name. You have full access. The officer looked at him. Your belongings are safe and accessible. The storage bill? That's between you and the storage company. This isn't a police matter. The officer left. My boyfriend stood there defeated. Then his expression shifted into something uglier. You're going to regret this. I could ruin you. Tell everyone what you did. Feel free. I've got documentation of everything: the move, the storage agreement, your text, calling my place, my condo, all of it. You're a horrible person. I'm someone who got tired of being disrespected in my own home. Have a good day." He left. I closed his door and honestly felt nothing. No satisfaction, no guilt, just tired. Later that night, I got texts from two mutual friends asking if the story about me trapping his belongings for ransom was true. I sent them screenshots of his original texts and explained the actual situation. One got it immediately. The other stopped responding. Clearly had chosen his side. Fine by me. The storage company called yesterday. Apparently, he'd gone there demanding they move everything for free to a different location because the storage was forced on him. They explained him that's not how it works. He'd need to hire movers and pay his outstanding balance first. Outstanding balance? Check my email. He stopped payment on the second month. The storage facility was charging late fees. That's his problem now. 2 months since everything went down. Time for the wrap-up. The storage situation escalated exactly how you'd expect. He didn't pay for month 2 or 3. The facility sent collections notices. Month 4, they sent a final notice about auctioning the contents per their policy. That's when I got the desperate text. "They're going to sell all my stuff. Please help me." Me? "You have access to the storage unit. You can move everything out." Him. "I can't afford movers, and they want $1,800 in back fees." Me. "That's your responsibility. You signed the storage agreement." Him. "You put me into this position." Me. "You created this position by refusing to respect shared living space. You can borrow money, ask family to help, or let the auction happen. Not my problem." He tried one more angle. "What if I agree to your terms? Clean more, respect boundaries, whatever. Can we try again?" Here's the thing. I'd done a lot of thinking over these 2 months. The initial anger had faded, replaced by clarity. Me. "No." Him. "Just like that. 2 years mean nothing?" Me. 2 years where you showed me exactly who you are. Someone who takes advantage of generosity, refuses accountability, and only wants to change when facing consequences. I'm good. Him. "This is about the cleaning thing." Still me. "This is about you fundamentally not respecting me as a partner." He didn't respond. His mother tried next, calling me. "She's about to lose everything. Her grandmother's quilt is in there. Then she should pay the storage fees or get the quilt out. We don't have $1,800. You had money to help her move multiple carloads to your garage. That's different, is it?" I chose to let him experience the natural consequences of his choices. He chose to disrespect me. He chose to leave. He chose not to pay storage. Those are his choices. I could fix this, but I won't. He's an adult. 2 days before the auction deadline, his dad showed up. Just him. No dramatics. "Can we talk just 5 minutes?" I let him in. We sat in my living room, still mostly empty, exactly how I like it. "He screwed up," his dad said. "I know that." "Okay, but that quilt, it was his grandmother's. The woman died last year. That quilt's the only thing he has left." That got me. Not enough to cave, but enough to pause. "He has until tomorrow to get out. I'll pay the $50 daily access fee. So if he can get the quilt, just the quilt. Everything else is his problem." His dad nodded slowly. "That's fair. Thank you. Tell him to be there at 10 o'clock a.m. I'll meet him there with the access fee." He left. I felt, I don't know, not good, not bad, just done. The next morning, I met him at the storage facility, paid the $50 fee. He went in, came out with the quilt, and a box of photos I hadn't known was there. "Thanks," he said quietly. "Yep, for what it's worth, I get it now, why I did wrong." "Good. Is there any chance?" "No," he nodded, crying silently. "Okay." That was it. Last time I saw him, the storage auction happened 3 days later. He got a few more personal items out apparently, but most of the designer stuff, furniture, all the things he'd bought and never really used were auctioned off. Heard through mutual friends, he lost about $8,000 worth of stuff. His own fault. As for me, doing fine. The condo feels like mine again. Started dating someone new last month. Met him at a coffee shop. Completely random. He's a teacher, has his own place, splits dinner bills without being asked. And here's the kicker. He actually cleans up after himself. What a concept. My ex still owes the storage facility money. They're probably taking him to small claims court. Not my circus anymore. Learned my lesson, though. When someone shows you they don't respect you, believe them the first time. Could have saved myself 8 months of being a doormat if I just trusted my gut earlier. People call me cold, call me cruel. said I went too far over just housework. But here's the reality. It was never just about housework. It was about someone taking advantage of my generosity, disrespecting my boundaries, and expecting me to just accept it because leaving would be too hard. He wanted to avoid being my maid. Fine. But he also wanted free housing, zero responsibilities, and the right to treat me like garbage. Can't have it both ways. The storage bills, the auction, all of it. Those were just consequences of his own choices. I didn't make him leave. I didn't make him stop paying. I didn't make him disrespect me for 8 months. He did all that. I just stopped making it easy for him to avoid consequences. Would I do anything differently? Maybe tell him to leave the first time he refused to clean. Would have saved us both a lot of drama. But I can't say I regret how it ended. Sometimes people need to lose something before they realize what they had. And sometimes you need to lose someone before you realize you're better off without them. I'm a second one.